Well, welcome to another episode of Ask the Scientist. My name is Dr. Jeff Golini, and this show is about busting myths and bringing you the truth. Hey, one of the things that a lot of people ask me about is, what do you do to overcome fear? Now, fear is, I don't want to say a touchy subject, but most of us don't want to admit that we are afraid of something. But let me tell you, in life, fear will hinder you from becoming a success. Now listen to me, fear will hinder you from becoming a success no matter what you're doing, whether it's in the athletic world, the business world, your personal life. If you are afraid to fail, which is the number one reason why we are afraid, then you're never going to succeed. Years ago when I developed Crealkaline, many of my colleagues said, don't do it, you're gonna fail, it isn't gonna work. And if I would have listened to that garbage, so to say, and went with that fear, Crealkaline would not be what it is today. So again, you've got to be able to face those fears. But before you face those fears, you got to first decide what it is that you want to accomplish. If you don't have goals, then again, you're just kind of fishing without a pole. You've got to have goals. You've got to know what it is that you want to do, and then you've got to set your mind on that path. Now, you've got to be prepared. Don't go into battle without the proper armor. Make sure that you have tested what you've done. So if you're a football player, you would never go into a game without practicing, knowing what the competition's plays are, knowing their strengths and weaknesses. That's one way to overcome fear, is by being prepared. And again, it doesn't matter whether you're a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, a basketball player, a runner. Again, you need to know what the competition is, and you need to prepare in order to do battle. Because for me, athletics was a battleground. I didn't go there to take second place. I went there to win. But as long as I did my best, I was happy, because you're not always the best. There are always people better than you, but as long as you did your best, you need to be happy with the outcome and the achievements. But again, you've got to focus, you've got to prepare yourself. You've got to visualize that event. And what I mean is, in your mind, you've got to see yourself finishing the finish line first. You've got to see yourself busting through tackles and getting into the end zone. You've got to see yourself accomplishing that 500-pound bench press, nice and strict, slow up. Your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and visualization. So the more that you can practice, you can visualize in your mind competing that will give you more confidence. So at the end of the day, boosting and building your confidence, knowing what it is that you want to accomplish, will help you overcome the fear. And I guess the last thing is, just do it. What's the worst thing that can happen? You'll fail. But let me tell you something. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I believe in Conan, that which does not kill you only makes you stronger. You learn from your mistakes. A mistake is not a mistake if you make it once. It's a learning experience. It's only when you make that mistake twice in a row that it becomes a mistake, because you didn't learn the first time. So again, part of overcoming fear is to be ready for battle, to visualize what it is that you're going to accomplish, and don't be afraid to fail. If you put those principles into work, into action, I guarantee that you will be a success and you will be able to overcome your fears. Anyway, take care, hope that helps, and I will catch you next time.